Ja, 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 ja. Aha, aha. Alright, Freunde, wir sind wieder da. Lange Zeit her. Ist ein bisschen was passiert. Overlay-mäßig auch. Stört aber jetzt nicht. Also es ist nicht eine große Veränderung, so will ich sagen. Wir spielen einfach weiter. Let's go! Hier waren wir stehen geblieben.
Marbury. There is a very pretty village by this name in Cheshire.
Vielleicht dann noch ein bisschen schieben oder so. Wir werden sehen.
I've been going past this modest guest house for so long. I would never have thought that the ABC case would lead me here.
Wir gehen rein, wir gehen rein, wir gehen rein, wir gehen rein. Okay. Di. Wer bist du denn, du?
It looks like I've found the real master of this house.
Katzenporträt. Ein Deckel am Ende eines Fadens. Ein Deckel. Okay. Ein Kissen mit Haaren.
There
Ein
is no need to
Kissen
worry
mit
about the
Haaren, ja.
household cat. I'm sure that Mrs. Marbury lets it do what it pleases.
Yes, alright. Das Einzige, was wir machen können, ist mit der Tante zu sprechen, oder?
I need the key.
Jawohl. Sprechen mit der.
How do you do? You must be Mr. Hercule Poirot. Chief Inspector Japp told me that you might be coming.
Yes. Also der Unterschied ist natürlich auch, dass ich nicht live aufnehme gerade, sondern nur recorde. Musste da auch ein bisschen was schrauben an den Einstellungen etc. Ich hoffe, dass das alles passt jetzt so.
I do not think that this is the right time to be peeling potatoes.
My lodgers have got to eat.
But you are contravening health regulations.
Well, it's not as serious as killing someone. I just wanted to help you. I've suspected him for some time, but he appeared so harmless. Oh yes, sometimes he got angry and waved his arms about. But even then, he wasn't frightening. And he was as gentle as a lamb again immediately afterwards. It was only this morning that I understood. He told me he was going to Cheltenham, but my daughter saw him at Euston Station. It's not the right station. To get to Cheltenham, you have to take the train from Paddington. And what's more, Mr. Cuss left behind an ABC with Doncaster underlined. But when I see how I'm being treated, I wonder if I was right.
Du laberst ein bisschen viel.
One moment, please. How did you know that Cuss had underlined Doncaster in his railway guide?
I went and had a look in his room.
Rumgeschnüffelt.
Do you make a habit of searching through your lodger's belongings?
Well, what are you going to do later? I bet you're going to poke around his room too.
Tell me, did you have any other reason to suspect Mr. Cuss?
He's rather queer. He talks
Mr.
to himself. He has a bad cough. Because of the war, he says. And then he was in Churston when that millionaire got murdered. I found his train ticket when I washed his coat. He didn't want me to wash his shirt. He washed it himself. But I did see big brown stains on it.
War denn das
Do you
Blut?
think it was blood?
It might have been.
Cuss used to travel for his work. Is that correct?
Yes, although he was unwell on trains.
Do you know where Cuss was at the time of the murder in Andover and Bexhill? On June the 21st and July the 25th?
No idea.
But surely you keep a register.
It won't do you much good. Mr. Cuss rents his room for the year. If he goes away for a few days, I have no reason to make a note of it. Ah! I remember one thing. Bexhill's by the sea, right?
Indeed, it is a large seaside resort.
Well, as it happens, at the start of July, Mr. Cuss asked me to repair his bathing dress. Suspicious, huh?
Sus. Ist nicht der einzige
That
Badeort.
does not help me much. There are hundreds of English towns by the sea. Anything else?
Well, I was only saying. I also forgot to say that he started buying
Kann die jetzt
newspapers
mal
that talked
aufhören zu
about the
labern?
case.
When did he start buying the newspapers?
Let's see. I think it was just after the millionaire's murder in Chertston. He didn't seem all that interested before that.
That will be all for now. I'm
Et
going to
voilà.
take a look at his room.
Take the key on the counter.
Take the key on the counter. Ja. Ah, die können wir noch angucken. Wir können sie noch angucken.
This woman appears to be in a bad mood.
Wir haben sie verärgert. Wir haben sie verärgert. Irgendwie sie hässig. Hässig am Schälermann.
Mrs. Marbury is taking out her bad mood on the evening meal's potato.
Ich glaube, das hätte man auch anders lösen können, aber ist ja jetzt nicht so wichtig.
I should check the register.
Register. Wir gucken
I
rein.
don't think my register will help you. Mr. Cuss rents his room all year. If he goes away for a few days, I have no reason to make a note of it.
Wie die einfach immer reinlabern muss, oder? Die immer ihren Senf dazugeben.
The truth is becoming apparent, and I have something to say to Mrs. Marbury.
Mhm. Können wir noch mal reden mit der jetzt?
Mrs. Marbury, if I am to believe the register, you rented room 306 to a certain Mr. Fishman on the day of the Bexhill murder. Room 306 is Cust's room. Can you explain yourself?
Ja,
If I did, it was because Mr. Cust wasn't here. What about it?
doppelt vermietet.
You rented the same room to two people. That's fraud.
Calm
Fraud.
down, Mr. Poirot. My lodgings were full and I couldn't let poor Mr. Fishman sleep outside.
Ja, du bist halt eine Gute. Hä? Du sorgst dich noch um die Mitbürger. Es ging ja auch nicht ums Geld. So, wir sind hier. Wir sind hier, lali, lala. Lauda, ja, natürlich. Ne?
Laudanum Cameron's Chemists.
Natürlich.
Laudanum, a medicine for coughs. It is what Dr. Clark prescribed for Mrs. Asher. This subject would probably be useful to me.
Einfach mal einstecken. Neuer Gegenstand, okay? Interessant. Sedativ.
Diethyl barbituric acid, Johnson Company. I know this medicine. It is a powerful sedative. This subject would probably be useful to me.
Shake well, ja? Hat er sich auch eingesteckt. Okay, wir nehmen die Drogen erstmal mit hier. Was ist das? Okay. Da ist noch was. Da ist Blut.
This dark stain. It could be blood, but goodness
could
knows how long it has been there.
Blood. So. Alles
How
angucken.
hopeful. This place is a real mess.
Naja, also, ja, man könnte ein bisschen aufräumen, aber a real mess würde ich jetzt dem nicht sagen.
The least we can say that Mr. Cust is not very concerned about order and balance.
Muss halt jeder selber wissen. Right, was ist hier noch?
Trousers, white shirts. Everything has been washed very well. The Bexhill Daily paper, dated from the day of the Bexhill murder. Most
Alright.
probably the bathing dress repaired by Mrs. Marbury's expert hands.
Geile Badehosen, Mann.
All the main articles referring to the ABC case are here, from the Chertston murder onwards. Nothing before that date.
Okay, also nichts davor, nur ab dem C-Mord. Was sagt uns das? Muss ja nichts heißen, kann
Cust is
aber.
parsimonious. He keeps his pencils and sharpens them until there is nothing left.
Das
It is
sind
clear that he did
Bleistifte.
not
Die
grow
sind
up
ja,
in luxury.
ist halt ein sparsamer Typ, Mann.
It's an ABC.
Warum neue kaufen, wenn da noch was drauf ist? Hm? Hm? Ich bin mega gespannt wegen der Aufnahme. Ich hoffe, das funktioniert und
A
klappt
long
alles gut.
bladed knife. A murderer's weapon. This subject will probably be useful to me.
Der steckt da halt auch ein, ne? Warum steckt denn der jetzt alles ein auf einmal?
John Milligan, Managing Director, Silky Legs, Frederick Street, Leicester.
Silky Legs!
To A.B. Cust, Marbury's Guest House, 1935, May the 21st. Dear Sir, further to our letters dated 5th and 10th of the month, we confirm we are you as door-to-door salesman, according to the conditions stated in our previous letters. We will send you the articles by mail and also a Redfield typewriter you will be using for every business letter. Regarding the schedule of your rounds, please do as following. June 21, Andover. Arrive by train the 20th in the evening and get a room at Station Hotel. Start your turn in the north part of the town. This letter establishes that Cust went to Andover, but the ink has hidden the destinations of his other trips.
Oh.
I know from Mrs. Marbury that he went to Churston. I just have to show that he went to Bexhill, and I will have proved that he was present at all the crime scenes.
Bexhill ist die Frage, ne? Bexhill ist
Did Cust
Oberdama.
drop it when he opened the window? Or was it Mrs. Marbury while she was cleaning?
Die hat halt rumgeschnüffelt. Die ist der
I
Mörder.
have to get the ribbon. How am I going to do it?
Was? Wir brauchen die... Wir
The
brauchen
left
das
hand heel
Ding.
has been removed.
Wir brauchen das Band.
The right hand heel has been removed.
Riele.
And here is the ribbon. Let us see if it was indeed used to write the letters sent by ABC. I only need the ink ribbon for my inquiry. I will let Japp clean the keyboard if he wishes. All the letters announcing the murders were written on Cust's typewriter.
Hat er das jetzt gesehen? Hat er das jetzt so gesehen, kurz, schnell? Okay. Okay, wir können da nachher noch ein Dingens... Ah, wir haben da noch... Kisten. Wir haben da noch Kisten.
ABC guys. Enough to sign about a dozen murders.
Ja, wofür denn? Warum hat der... Es ist schon... Es ist ja mega sass, oder? Also ich meine, was soll denn die Scheiße?
This knife is very useful.
Silky
Who
Legs.
knows? Maybe it never cut anything other than string. Stockings.
Hm.
Let us now try and get how Brent
Silky
sells
Legs
to
klingt
work.
so wie irgendein Künstlername für einen Breakdancer oder so. Wo befand sich Cust zum Zeitpunkt des Mordes in Bexhill? Ja, das wissen wir ja nicht. War das am 25.? Weiß ich jetzt nicht. Ha. Wahrscheinlich. Aber
The register shows that Cust did not sleep at the guest house on the day of the murder. Where was he? Bexhill. The Bexhill paper reveals it. Cust bought this newspaper in Bexhill on July the 25th. No use continuing the inspection of this room. I've seen all there is to see.
ja, okay. Also wir wissen, dass er nicht hier war. Und weswegen? Was war das jetzt? Kann ich das nochmal gucken? Ja, kann ich. Das Beweismaterial, ja? Das lokale Blatt von Bexhill mit Datum von Bettys Todestag wurde in Custs Zimmer gefunden. Ah, doch. Ich dachte, der war nur... Ach so, das Lokalblatt, aber, ne? Okay, jetzt verstehe ich, es ist nicht, ne?
All
Daily
the main articles
irgendwas.
referring to the ABC case are here.
Das ist von erst ab Churston, aber das ist Lokalblatt von Bexhill. Und das beweist ja, dass er da war. Oder, ja, Beweis, ja. Kann ihm ja auch jemand ins Zimmer gelegt haben.
Goodbye, Mrs. Marbury.
Oder er war halt
Thank you
da,
for your help.
aber muss
I
nicht
look
den
forward to
Mord
seeing you
begangen
again, Mr.
haben.
Poirot.
Ah, Chief Inspector. I was about to leave.
Good evening, Chief Inspector. Welcome. Please excuse me, I must go to the kitchen. I'll leave the key of Mr. Cust on the counter.
I'm sorry I'm late. I've spent ages with the Doncaster police. And you?
I have established one fact. On 3 occasions, Cust was at the scene on the day of the crimes.
Okay. Er war da, ja? Muss ich den Schlüssel eigentlich zurückgeben? Nicht, nein, oder? Den behalten wir ein.
I had best talk to Japp.
Japp.
I've listened closely to what you have to say, Poirot. For me, there's no doubt Cust is guilty. Do you have any element that might prove the contrary?
That is what we're going to look for.
Au contraire.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Hat er die Möglichkeit? Ja, hatte er, weil er war ja überall, oder? Er war ja dort. Er war dort in Bexhill. Er war in Andover. Oder Andover. Und wie ist das mit diesem C-Dingens? Hier. Ne? Ja, an allen Orten. Er war an allen 3 Orten. Gibt es Gemeinsamkeiten zwischen Cust und dem Mörder? Gibt es Gemeinsamkeiten? Er bewahrt die Zeitungen auf und über die... Ist ja keine Gemeinsamkeit. Das Messer? Wie mit dem Clark gestochen wurde? Er leidet an Bluthusten. Wissen wir nicht, ob der Mörder das hat. Er war mit Blut beschmutzt. Keine Ahnung. Die Bücher sicher. Und die Briefe, ja. Hätte diese Verbrechen begehen können, ja. Ist Custs Verhalten verdächtig? Ja, es ist schon verdächtig. Hat gelogen? Eigentlich klar, oder? Das, ja. Schuldig! Direkt, oder?
The evidence against Cust is overwhelming. His presence at the scenes, the knife, the blood-stained shirt, the ABCs in a box.
C'est vrai. However, the blood Mrs. Marbury saw on Cust's shirt may have been his own. According to his medical records, he suffers from hemoptysis. The murderer cut Sir Carmichael's throat from behind, and the blood spurted outwards. You would expect the murderer's shirt to be stained on the sleeves, not on the buttonholes, yet we see quite the opposite. You would expect the murderer to keep the newspaper articles about his crimes. But Cust's collection starts in Cheston, as if it discovered the case rather late.
I agree it's troubling, but it doesn't change my mind. There's small details that we should be able to clear up by questioning Cust.
When can we talk to him?
Doncaster is sending him to us on the first train.
Are they questioning him already?
He says he can't remember a thing.
It's plausible. Doctors say he suffers from absences and amnesia. Mrs. Marbury has confirmed this.
He may have done the murders in an altered state.
Der ist halt
A
nicht mehr
familiar
ganz bei
situation.
Trost, ja?
It's not enough to clear his name. Dr. Thompson insisted that even if you don't know what you're doing, you never commit a murder without wanting to.
Très intéressant. I shall remember that.
Right. I'll go and examine the suspect's room.
Chief Inspector, I took the liberty of removing a few clues to examinatum.
All right, we'll discuss them tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm going to see if you've missed something.
Alright. Ich würde sagen, dann sind wir hier durch. Ich weiß jetzt nicht wegen der Länge. Ich sehe es ja jetzt immer, aber ich schneide halt immer noch ein bisschen. Aber ich denke, das wäre es für die Folge gewesen. Ziemlich sicher. Wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge. Haut rein.